Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you into our kitchen on my birthday. It's time to get started on cooking me some dinner. Yeah, I'd like to go out, but that's not happening. So, we're going to make another peasant bread, no knead recipe. And this time it's olive bread, peasant bread, but I'm doing a twist with mine. So let's get busy and have some fun making some more no knead bread. Okay, now, like I said, I'm twisting mine up and changing it just a little bit because I want something special and different. Now, I'm fixing to mix all my dry ingredients together. And yes, the recipe will be in the description box below. Now, since I'm using something I'll show you in a minute, I'm not going to use as much salt. So I'm going to put a teaspoon in the flour. And in my bowl, I have 4 cups of all-purpose flour. If you want to, you can use bread flour. You can use some whole wheat. I'd use 2 cups of whole wheat, 2 cups of all-purpose. Either or. I'm using 4 cups of all-purpose flour. And I've got my teaspoon of salt. I want, and no more, a healthy tablespoon of minced onion. I want a tablespoon of garlic powder. And I want a good, healthy tablespoon of dried oregano. I want to get that mixed all in and real good. Oh, it's smelling so good already, and I ain't even really started. Now, to this, I want a tablespoon of yeast. If you're not sure that your yeast is good, I know mine is. It's a tablespoon. You can proof your yeast in your water. And I knew I forgot something. Sugar. The only reason I'm putting sugar in, about a tablespoon, is to feed the yeast. I'm going to mix that in real good. Now, I want also a tablespoon. You can use fresh minced that you mint yourself, or you can cheat like I'm doing because I got it on too good of a deal. A healthy tablespoon of minced garlic. Now, mix that in there real good. You're going to need, of course, it's olive bread. You're going to need about 1.25 cups of either rough cut black olives, or 1.25 cups of black olives, green olives, or 1.25 cups of, I'm going a little different, muffaletta olive salad. This stuff is amazing. Sorry, the camera keeps going dark. There we go. This is muffaletta. I got it at the discount store for $2. And I am so happy to finally get to use it. Now, that's a muffaletta salad. People around New Orleans and Louisiana and so on know about this. Now, I'm draining it. And I want all of that in that bowl. All of it. It's got black olives, green olives, carrots, onions, you name it. This is the good stuff, y'all. And I am going to pour a little bit of the oil that it was packed in. Maybe 3 tablespoons of it. I'm going to set that aside. Oh, the smell, y'all. The smell is amazing. Now, what I'm going to be doing with this olive bread is I'm going to be making, you can do loaf pan. You can put it in a Dutch oven and bake it. You can mound it, and you're not going to be able to work it. It's a no-knead bread. You can mound it kind of in a loaf later on. I'm going to be making a focaccia type bread with it. So now I have about 2 cups of warm water. I'm going to use a little bit because of the oil. I don't want it to be too wet, but I want it to be wet enough. Yep, and I can already tell it's going to need it. Might need a little bit more. Depends on how dry your flour is. You may need more water, you may need less water. And make sure that your water is at 110 degrees because you want it to be warm enough to activate the yeast. And like I said, this is no knead, so don't even try to knead this. You want it to be a moist dough, but not sopping wet. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this. This is just like heaven. Now, you can use whatever, you can use just a cup and a quarter of rough diced black olives, a cup and a quarter of rough diced black green olives. You can use an olive salad. If you have a favorite muffaletta salad in a jar, use that. If you make your own muffaletta salad, use that. Okay, this is what you're looking for. You want it to be moist, but not soggy. Oh, this smells so good, y'all. I am so looking forward to eating this bread. It will be part of my birthday dinner. Alright. Try not to touch it because it's going to stick to you. Okay, that's mixed up. Now you want to put saran wrap on the top. And that's to trap the heat inside of it. Now if there's other herbs you want to add to it, that's fine. Go for it. Every seasoning that I added is fairly optional. And I'm going to put, just to make sure, I'm going to put one of my little, I love these things. Lord, I love these things. And thank you for whoever got them for me. This is a muslin dish towel. Alright, you're going to want to put this in a warm place to rise. You want to let it rise until it's double in size. It may take 2 hours, it may take 4, it can take longer. Just make sure that it rises till double in size, and I'll bring y'all right back when it's done. See y'all later. Hey, welcome back. The dough has rose beautifully, and let me tell you, it smells so good. You can smell the olives, the yeast, all of it. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's sticky as can be. Now, you have, oh God, that smells good. You have many options of how you want to work your dough. If you want to make a loaf of this bread, just put it in a very well greased loaf pan. If you want to scoop some out, you can put them in very greased muffin tins. If you want to do the little ramekins, you can do it in the ramekins as well. Like I said, I'm going to make focaccia bread, which is a big, flatter, square rectangle. What you're going to need is, if you have a non-stick cookie sheet, you can use that. I'm not sure if mine's non-stick or not. I don't think so. So I've lined mine with parchment paper, and I have sprinkled cornmeal on the bottom or on top of it. That's just going to give it a little extra crunch on the bottom. And I'm going to, now if you wanted to, you could do this as like a round loaf, and with oiled hands shape it into a round loaf. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And I warn you, it is sticky as can be. So don't think you're going to need it, because you're not, unless you add more flour, and that'll just ruin it. Okay. So, hold on, let me put my bowl away. Okay, in this bowl, I have a mixture of olive oil and oil from the olive salad. And you're going to want to oil your hands very well. Not only are you keeping the bread from sticking to you, you'll be adding flavor to the bread, and you'll get softer hands in the process. Oh, this smell, I wish y'all could smell this. Between the roast, well, kind of like a roast that's cooking, and this bread, it's going to be amazing. Now, if you want to be OCD, you can, and get it perfectly in a square, rectangle, whichever one you want. That's on you. It's your choice. And if you want to make like a traditional focaccia, you want the finger dimples in it. Oh, all those beautiful olives. And then I'm going to massage extra of the oil on top. That's good enough. And, of course, you can wipe your hands off. I'll wash my hands here in a minute. And since it's good and oiled on top, you don't have to worry about it sticking. Put your cloth on top to keep it from drying out from the air. And we're going to let this rest for 40 minutes. Now, at the 30-minute mark, start preheating your oven to 400 degrees. And then I will bring you back once it's ready to go in the oven. See you here in a bit. The leftover olive oil. I made a little more, but that's fine. You want to put this in an airtight, small jar and store it in your fridge. And that way you can use it to either cook with, or you can, add it to other bread recipes, or marinade. Add this to a marinade. Just remember, it's going to have the olive oil in it. The oil from the olive salad in it. That's what I'm trying to say. It already has olive oil in it. Just wanted to say, waste not, want not, because you can use this for many other things. Okay, it's been rising for 40 minutes. My oven is preheated to 400 degrees. It has rose a little bit. It'll rise some more in the oven. Now, it can take 30 to 40 minutes to bake. You want to bake it until it's a really light, pretty golden brown. Not dark gold brown, but light. And I'll bring you back as soon as it's out of the oven. It's baked. It's out of the oven. I'm going to put it on a cooling rack. Oh, it's pretty. Be right back. Alright, I have it on the cooling rack. I'm going to let it cool for about 10 minutes. That way it'll be cool enough to be able to sample it. And, oh, it smells so good, y'all. And it looks so pretty. And I will bring y'all back in about 10-15 minutes. Alright, it's set for a while. I'm going to slide it off of the parchment paper. It's got that good cornmeal bottom on it. Let's move this. Now, you don't have to make your focaccia as thin as I did mine. I just wanted more of it. You could also make it in a 13x9 casserole pan. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I wish y'all could smell it. Look at that. Beautiful olive bread. Olive throughout the loaf. It smells absolutely amazing. It's got a pretty cornmeal bottom crust. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is so good. You can taste the olives, the garlic, the olive oil, the oregano. One more bite. Oh, that's going to be delicious for dinner. Simple, easy, homemade. I know what went into it. It's absolutely delicious. This is my birthday gift to me. And I'm going to go try and have a good birthday dinner. Waiting for the stew to finish cooking. And everyone, hope this video encourages you to make your own homemade bread. You can, like I said, make focaccia with this, pizza crust if you wanted to, loaf bread, rolls, you name it. It's not hard to do. It just takes a little time for it to rise. Everyone, I hope you make this. It's absolutely delicious. Take care, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please continue to stock up your pantry with foods that will nourish and sustain you, and baking supplies, medicinals that will heal you, protection of all kinds, and above all else, the bare essentials to survive on. Everyone, stay safe, stay sound, and may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Love y'all. See you soon.